Look, let's not dance around this. Sexual violence, and specifically rape, is a horrifying reality across the globe. It's a deeply sensitive issue, one that demands our attention and, frankly, our outrage. We're going to be talking about a very difficult subject today, and we're going to do it with the seriousness it deserves. We're not here to exploit or sensationalize. This is about understanding the scale of the problem, learning from different countries' approaches, and most importantly, figuring out how we can all be part of the solution.
South Africa, a nation grappling with a devastating paradox. It boasts a progressive constitution and some of the most stunning landscapes on Earth, from the majestic Table Mountain to the breathtaking coastlines of Cape Town. Yet it finds itself battling an epidemic of sexual violence that casts a long shadow over its beauty. The statistics are truly alarming, placing South Africa among the highest in the world for rape, a grim reality that cannot be ignored. But behind these grim figures lie countless personal stories of trauma and loss, each one a testament to the pervasive issue. It's a complex issue, deeply intertwined with social and economic inequalities that exacerbate the problem. However, amidst this darkness, glimmers of hope emerge, showing the resilience of the human spirit. Grassroots organizations are working tirelessly, providing support to survivors and challenging the cultural norms that perpetuate this violence, striving for change. They are the unsung heroes, fighting for a safer South Africa, one person, one community at a time, embodying the true spirit of the Rainbow Nation.
India, a land of vibrant cultures and ancient traditions, is also a place where deeply ingrained patriarchal structures cast a long shadow. Rape in India remains a pervasive problem, often shrouded in silence and stigma. The path to justice for survivors is often arduous, fraught with legal hurdles and societal pressures. But change is brewing. The brutal gang rape of a young woman in Delhi in 2012 sparked nationwide protests and forced the government to strengthen its laws. While there's still a long way to go, the fight for justice continues, fueled by the courage of survivors and the determination of activists.
Chapter 4. United Kingdom, unveiling a silent epidemic. The United Kingdom, often perceived as a bastion of progress, faces an uncomfortable truth. Sexual violence is a hidden epidemic. Behind the veneer of a civilized society lies a stark reality for countless individuals, silenced by fear and stigma. The statistics paint a grim picture, with a staggering number of sexual assaults reported each year. But amidst this darkness, a network of dedicated organizations is working tirelessly to support survivors and challenge the systemic issues that perpetuate this violence. From providing counseling and legal aid to advocating for policy changes, they are a lifeline for those who have suffered in silence.
Chapter 5. Sweden, challenging perceptions, seeking solutions. Sweden, a nation often lauded for its gender equality, presents a perplexing paradox. It boasts one of the highest rates of reported rapes in the world, a statistic that often sparks debate and raises eyebrows. But this high reporting rate is not necessarily indicative of a higher prevalence of rape itself. Instead, it reflects a culture where victims are more likely to come forward, a testament to Sweden's robust legal framework and comprehensive support systems. Sweden's approach challenges conventional wisdom, prompting us to look beyond the numbers and examine the societal factors that influence reporting rates.
Chapter 6. Mexico, a cry for justice in a climate of fear. Mexico, a nation grappling with a complex web of social and economic challenges, faces a deeply troubling reality: a high incidence of sexual violence often met with impunity. The streets, once vibrant with culture and life, now echo with the silent cries of countless victims. For victims, the path to justice is fraught with obstacles, from fear of retaliation to a pervasive culture of silence. Many are left feeling isolated and helpless, their voices drowned out by a society that often turns a blind eye. Corruption within law enforcement and a lack of trust in the judicial system further compound the problem. The very institutions meant to protect and serve often fail those in need, creating a cycle of despair and injustice. Yet amidst this bleak landscape, courageous individuals and organizations are raising their voices, demanding accountability and an end to the culture of impunity. Their relentless efforts shine a light on the darkness, offering a glimmer of hope. They are the beacons of hope, fighting for a safer Mexico where justice prevails. These brave souls work tirelessly, often at great personal risk, to ensure that the voices of the oppressed are heard and that change is possible.
Chapter 7. Brazil. Unmasking the culture of violence. Brazil, a nation renowned for its vibrant culture and breathtaking landscapes, harbors a dark secret. A deeply ingrained culture of machismo that fuels alarming rates of violence against women. Sexual assault is a pervasive problem, often minimized or dismissed within a society where traditional gender roles and power imbalances persist. The path to justice for survivors is often arduous, met with skepticism, victim blaming, and a lack of resources. However, amidst this disheartening reality, a growing movement is challenging these harmful norms. From grassroots organizations to empowered individuals, Brazilians are demanding change, striving for a future where women are safe and respected.
Chapter 8. France. Breaking the silence, demanding action. France, a nation renowned for its romanticism and sophistication, grapples with the uncomfortable reality of sexual violence. For years, a culture of silence protected perpetrators, leaving victims feeling isolated and ashamed. However, the winds of change are blowing through France, fueled by a growing awareness and a determination to shatter the taboo surrounding sexual assault. The #MeToo movement resonated deeply within French society, empowering survivors to come forward and demand justice. The government has responded with new legislation and initiatives aimed at preventing violence and supporting victims.
Chapter 9. Germany, a nation confronts its shadows. Germany, a nation often associated with efficiency and order, faces a sobering truth. Sexual violence is a pervasive problem within its borders. Despite a comprehensive legal framework and a robust social welfare system, the statistics are concerning. Germany has witnessed a surge in reported sexual assaults in recent years, prompting a national conversation about the root causes and potential solutions. The government has implemented a range of measures, including strengthening law enforcement, improving support services for victims, and promoting public awareness campaigns.
Chapter 10. Nigeria. A struggle for justice and healing. Nigeria, the most populous nation in Africa, faces a complex and multifaceted challenge when it comes to sexual violence. Deeply rooted patriarchal norms, poverty, and a lack of access to education and healthcare all contribute to the problem. Stigma and discrimination against survivors often prevent them from coming forward, while a lack of trust in law enforcement and the judicial system perpetuates a culture of impunity. However, amidst these challenges, rays of hope emerge from the tireless work of dedicated individuals and organizations. They are providing essential support to survivors, advocating for legal reforms, and challenging the harmful societal norms that allow sexual violence to persist.
A call to action, our shared responsibility. Look, the stories we've just explored are just a glimpse into a global crisis that affects millions worldwide. Behind every statistic is a human being whose life has been forever altered by sexual violence, carrying scars that may never fully heal. But this isn't just about numbers, it's about our collective responsibility to create a world where these stories are no longer told, where safety and respect are the norms. We need to stand with survivors, amplify their voices, and challenge the systems that perpetuate this violence, ensuring that justice is served. This isn't someone else's problem, it's on all of us to be part of the solution, to take action in our communities and beyond. Educate yourselves, challenge harmful attitudes, and support organizations working on the front lines, those who are tirelessly fighting for change. Remember, even small actions can make a difference. Every step we take brings us closer to a safer world. Together we can create a world where everyone feels safe, respected, and empowered, where the cycle of violence is broken for good.